Hey guys, it's M63 here, and I got a little bit of an upgrade on the there. I switched to the recording software OBS. It took a while for me to understand how to work it, but I think that the quality of the videos and stuff just is gonna be a little bit better than before. So today, I thought that it would be a good idea to build a ship with you guys. If some of you may know, I happen to be the main builder for the clan USS. I built a lot of ships. Like I think I built like 10 or 20 in the past month, which is considered a decent amount. So I thought that why don't I just post it and then show like everyone how like loaders really work and like a really in-depth like look into it with me actually applying the things I talked about in the loader episode. Um, so I have a decent amount of flux on. I got all of the materials right here for this video. I'm very happy for doing that. So today I'm going to be making a common design, I guess you could say, for USS at least, which is the Automate design, which has had variations, but this one's going to be the fast one with a lot of thrusters, with two thrusters on each side. Um, yeah, it's pretty nice, pretty fast. There's a couple differences from this image that I'm showing you. This loader is actually a mistake, and the punch ammo isn't going to be punch. I'm going to be making a slug version because I think it'll be quite useful. Also, these loaders are going to get switched around. There's a couple changes, but for the most part, this is going to be the design. I built a lot of these, so hopefully this will go quick. I'm going to do the entire build on video. That's why I got all of the materials shown, and I'm going to walk you through how to do it. If you have any like ideas for like future content or stuff, leave it in the comments, like or like builds that you would like me to show. Yeah, let's get into the building. So first off, I like to start off with, well, this is the starter ship dimensions, 10 by 5, which when you create a ship, that's how it starts out. I have a bunch of resources and I scrapped everything inside, but that's the same dimension. So I'm going to start from there, pretty much from scratch. So the ship is going to be 15 wide and then 12 tall. And this is right now 10 by 5. So I have to extend 5 over here. I'm going to start with height because nothing can fall on me then. So now we're at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, that's the height of the ship already accomplished. Now we're going to go for the length or width. I don't know. It depends how you look at it. So now it's going to be 11 wide, 12 wide, 13 wide, really breaking my style, 14 wide, and 15 wide. So now the entire ship is in the dimensions I want to start. So when I like to build ships, I always focus on the exterior, like so all of these walls, before I actually build anything else. So because you can't really reach them once you've started building. I'm gonna start, I guess, with the thrusters. The good thing is COG added a very nice update. I don't know when it was, but it allows you to reach a lot farther. COG being the developer of Dreadnought. Also, if anyone's new to Dreadnought and just like seeing this video for the first time, thank you. Welcome to the game. I'm building a moderate ship, like a ship where you can get it like probably in the first like 5 or 10 hours, like the amount of wealth. This is 40 loaders, that's 80 flux. So if you go to Canary and get a couple good runs, which is this event, and you do some really impressive things, I've seen people be able to develop the wealth to build one of these within 10 or so hours of the game. So it's still a pretty useful thing, although I still use it to this day, and I probably have like a couple hundred hours in this game. Okay, I play this game a lot. So I can't reach that. Oh, I can. I got it. Okay, I'm gonna pick like an area where I kind of want to develop. I can't really reach the top part yet. Normally I would bring ladders, but I want everything on this ship in there at the beginning, so we're not gonna have ladders. We're gonna straight doing it. So what I talked about in the previous video, by the way, you don't need to watch the previous, like I'm gonna explain everything again, is the first placed gets priority. So you don't want to start you want to start the loaders that are feeding into the thrusters or RCs first. What's interesting about this design of ship is that the fuel for thrusters and the ammo for the turrets go circle in the same exact space, mostly because it's a small ship and it wouldn't be an issue. Why do I have so many walkways, you might be wondering? Right here, yeah. And the reason why I have so many walkways is because when you get crit, so this is like a worst case scenario, if I get crit, this could tank a little bit of damage. So it gives you a small like advantage in like a fight, which isn't necessary like in most, but I do recommend like building around something like that just because it's a little bit safe, I guess you could say, is the correct term for it. Also, it's a lot easier to build it, like because I can just jump and I get like this, and then. Yeah, so I'm putting in these loaders first that are gonna feed. This, by the way, is the drop down area. Some people put loaders, or I think that my build even has a loader here that's necessary. Yes, it does. But oh, I make mistakes. That's the great thing about building. You get to tear it out and fix it. So I have to move this loader up here. Yeah, it's a very complicated build, but like when you build a lot of ships, you notice similarities, I guess you could say, between ships. So I put these walkways, and then I'm also gonna have the expando box. I have to destroy it, and then yeah, there's a lot of steps with it with building properly. You don't need to put the walkways behind it, but I find that extra HP could be the difference between losing flux or not, because walkways cost nothing. They're basically free in the grand scheme of things. I'm just gonna build like a little bit of a an stairs. Then gonna do it like that. Do here. I don't need my shredder. And now you can already see the shape of this ship is coming out. Like it's not like blatant, but it is there. And that's the thing. The fact, like, when you when you build a lot of ships, okay, this is a very like weird way to get up here, but I'm gonna be going from there, I guess. When you build a lot of ships, you start speeding up. So you can know it. Like for me, like it might be a little bit difficult to like I don't know, understand what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm gonna look back again, looking at here and how it circles back. So this is the hardest part of the ship in my opinion, and I'm gonna now have to have 2 loaders here and then those. Okay, so now I'm gonna get 2 here, then I'm also gonna get that and probably another just in case. Actually no, I'm gonna get an RC. So it's kind of just like going in back and forth until you can like really do it. So why is this ship like needed? Because my clan actually has like a decent amount of ships very similar to this. We have a scatter ship just like it. Why do we want to build a slug version of it? Slug does, I think, the highest damage in the game. It's a very volley intensive thing, so if you get it off, it does a lot, but then you have to wait a while for it to reload. So it's very like skillful, and I think that this ammo choice is going to be a very like beneficial one. So that's why I'm choosing to build this ship today. Now there's a very interesting thing you're gonna see with the building right here. We're kind of like, oh wait, I kind of not messed up, but yeah, there's loader priority. Again, the first one to get placed most of the time wins. Now COG, the creator of the game, doesn't have an explicit system in mind to keep it like with any rules, which kind of sucks, but that's kind of how at least I've heard the game works. So there's a fine tuning to ships. So this ship, if I end up loading it up with ammo, or like when I do, it probably isn't going to completely work. Because let's say this loader takes the ammo, like when an ammo enters here, this loader takes it over this RC is never going to get ammo. So it's you have to like tinker with it and like break in place like a couple times in order for it to function properly. Now, if you're noticing, I don't really care enough to give it a second loader over here because I want them all to have the same amount. If like one RC has 2 loaders or one, like if I have it just like in between those, then like it's not even. I want to spread the ammo evenly, and that's why I choose to just have a block here. Additionally, blocks have a lot of HP in the game and are a lot easier to, I guess, like fix. I mean, not really, but they look nicer. It's like the truth in my opinion. They look really nice. And again, you can see how I'm forgetting a couple rules of building. You always want to place the outside first, then you want to place the inside. Very, very important rule. A lot of people miss it because they want to go fast and they want to go furious. But tinkering, like at the end of this ship, like once we finish, I'm probably going to have to spend an hour like just trying to fix all of the loaders that don't want to send correctly. Very annoying. Hate it. And I don't think anyone really likes it, but yeah. So many of you might have noticed with YouTube, I didn't post like an episode for like I think it's 2 weeks. I don't know. It was kind of sad. I was really losing confidence with the YouTube channel when like I only have like 4 episodes, but like I didn't post anything. Trying to make up some excuses, you understand? But the main reason why I wasn't posting for 2 weeks was because I had a lot of like school before, and then also the recording software I was using. Oh, someone's trying to bump into the ship. Well, I already have the supplies, so they can't really grief it. But back to what I was saying, the recording software that I had was really annoying with that watermark, and I wasn't confident with how it looks. I think, judging by my tests with this current software, you're gonna see a pretty noticeable difference in the quality. I'm really hoping. It's free as well. Like if anyone's like recording, highly recommend it. OBS, way better than I think it was Bandicamp or whatever the hell it was that I used before. Not a good ship. Also, for many people who are playing Dreadnought, like currently, my clan is recruiting right now. So if you want to join one of the better clans in the game, like USS, they're pretty good. I like to say they're the best, but you know they're like any clan. Depends what time zone also. We're recruiting. The Discord you can find. Yeah, where can you get the Discord? I'll put the Discord in the description if any of you guys want to join the clan, because I had a decent amount of comments being like, "Can I join your clan? Can I join your clan?" And I was like, "Yes, you can. Yes, you can." And then yes, you can. Especially after I think it was the Swarm video. That was like I was impressed by how popular that video was. So now we're at like a kind of annoying part. Did I place this first? I really don't remember. But I'm gonna replace it. Now we're in a complicated part of this build because the build I have to go through all this stuff. So I would rather use up the stuff right now and for the design. So I'm gonna start off with the 2 loaders, which is kind of like iconic, I guess you could say, for this design. I'm wondering where I centered it. I think I centered it like right here. Probably leaning like that. Oh, nope. Wrong tab. Yes. This. I centered it where the explosives went this way. Okay, so explosives have more room, kind of. Not, yeah, kind of. Also, this is really important. when you're building this specific style where you have the hatches and then it leads in, always, 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 like for the main feed system, if you're doing an automated type design, always have the this loader right below, because you don't want, if this system stops, let's say a bunch of items start piling up, it's just gonna fall. So you gotta be like aware of that and make sure that they don't fall. And that's that's a mistake I have on some of my builds. It can be really annoying if you don't plan around it. Like I've had ships where they've lost at least half of their functionality just because of their design. Now, so now I'm trying to really get this, like, the metal, the priorities for this game are so so long, I guess you could say. It takes a while to do them. Yeah, okay, it's getting better. That's the goal right now. Also, another thing, this design I've been using for like 3 or 4 months now, like where you have these two loaders and then you have a fab in between. It's, in my opinion, one of the best designs. Yeah, I highly recommend using this specific part, not the rest. The rest can be probably improved. If you have any improvements, in fact, please tell me. I mean, I would love to hear it. But this part, it's one of the better parts because you get this. Notice how I'm putting it here, not there, because otherwise, when metal spawns, it could fall. You gotta be really careful about what happens in the worst situation. Oh, you want to do an exception mode, which not many people use, but it's actually quite a useful mode. And then where's these? Yep. Okay, and then we're gonna get the walkways over here, and we're gonna brace. There's certain parts of this build where you could brace it. It takes so much time, it's not worth it. Like this, there's gonna be an expando oso over here. There's no way I could brace that. It's just, it wouldn't be realistic if I brace that part of the ship. It just would take so long, and I definitely couldn't do it on YouTube. Did I have a door here? I had a door right here with a couple ladders. Well, we're not gonna have the ladders today, but we are gonna have this. So we're not gonna have a. We're gonna have an unbraced expando. Right up here. Can I get the lining? Oh, I'm too far. Up here. Yeah, it's very annoying when you don't have ladders. I don't recommend building without ladders. It's annoying. I'm really excited for this ship though. It's gonna prove really useful for like my fleet, right? Because we're trying to like spread our, like, I guess, power by going to onto multiple ships, because then you get more like DPS and everything. And I don't know. It seems like a ship like this would be very beneficial, especially in like a conflict. In fact, USS actually is planning on a conflict with SI. I think it's going to be Monday or maybe Tuesday. It's not completely well. Like we haven't fully decided if it's going to really happen and the specifications. But it's a very good time to play on Dreadnought. I'm excited for it. Please, come on, push. This is the point where you give up. Well, so you gotta be careful about where expandos fall. Expandos can fall in the worst areas, and they can take you literally 10 or 20 minutes just of nothing. Just stupid repetitive task and frustration. Just because they fell in the wrong area and you can't break it. Also, set the doors, honestly, to crew, because this ship is, like, a warning on this ship, it can suck. It can really suck if you have bad crew. It's not a ship to be used when you are unsure about your crewman ship within your clan. This ship could get griefed within seconds, like in mid-fight, if anyone disobeys and starts doing anything. So like there's no like security because you can't block them, you can't do any of that. So that's like a big disadvantage. I can definitely admit for this design. It's very good, but only if you have the crew for it that's like ready and in their prime for it. Oh wow, there's a mission. This ship also probably is going to be pretty good for like Canary, probably killing like miners and stuff. It's going to be very useful. Also another thing about this ship, USS has a very cool policy where anyone can actually get these ships if they have like, it's a very complicated way, but if they join the clan and they go through a couple like I guess procedures. I don't know how to like say it. I guess I don't know. But if you go through get into USS, you can actually get ships like these to drive and have captain on, and it's not even like for like upper people in the clan. Most like people in the lower parts of it do have access to higher clans. There's a couple stipulations and responsibilities that they have to agree to, which some people can find a little bit too much, but you can get access to this ship even. So if any of you really want to join want to get one of these ships, you can get one. I mean, it's not impossible. You can also kind of copy this. I'll be a little pissed off. In fact, my clan will probably it depends, but we might have a little bit of a conflict over it. It depends on how blatant you copied it. Mostly, I'm trying to show you how to build a ship in like practice, like with real world. Because I've seen a lot of people post videos on, ooh, let's build a test ship, but going on test server takes like 10 seconds, like legit, maybe if that. It's so easy to go on test, but it doesn't have the same application, because you're probably watching the video anyways to actually like learn something and actually use it. So I don't know. I'm excited for this kind of video. This is gonna be the first like real video. Also, I have a couple battles I'm thinking about like showing onto the channel, maybe, but I don't know. I'm really excited for this video especially. Oh, this is an example of me messing up. I want to put bracing. That's kind of one of the bigger parts of this ship. Bracing. That's why it's quite good, especially when it's crit. Granted, this ship is so fast. If you go crit, you just save. Or not save, I mean you just run away and then save. It's so easy to survive with this ship. That's why I really like it. I've fought this enemy clan called SI with ships of this similar, not ammo type, but like there were a lot of similarities to this ship. Basically, I think it was a punch ship actually, and I have like that. This ship can literally just wrap circles around every other ship I've seen. Like I haven't seen a single ship actually be able to catch it. If you want to run away with this ship, you can run away. I'm really hoping also for this ship that the loaders work properly. It's very unlikely that's going to be the case. And it's sad, because there's going to be a couple loaders where this loader will have priority over that, and this RC now will never, ever, ever, even if it has just 0 and there's so much ammo stacked up, it's never going to get ammo. There is a fix to it, though, where you don't have to tinker. It's a little bit, not buggy, but, no, not buggy, but it's a little bit, like, not common to do. Because it's, in my opinion, I hate it. Okay, that's my opinion on it. You could turn off this. Let's say you turn off this loader, And now all of the ammo will go cycle over to here, and it'll start piling up. And if you have maxed ammo, all of the RCs are going to get fed with ammo. But my issue with it is, what about in the worst condition where you don't have ammo, where you have no ammo to feed into other areas? Then your ship is kind of screwed. Now I'm going to add the most important part to this ship, this expando feeding into another. It's going to be using slug and thruster fuel. Oh, yeah. Kind of difficult. And I guess I'm going to let it feed also with explosives. Now, I should probably start placing, I'm thinking like the RCs, I should probably start placing the, well, this is going to be the, I don't want it to be on this, the fabricator to be built onto this walkway, because I sometimes destroy it to change priorities. It's quite useful. So I'm going to really try and aim this fabricator. I'm putting, like, my strat is for like aiming it is I put both my hands on the on my mouse. I don't know, it seems to work. I get a little bit more control over it. There's a lot of skill with building, like, at higher levels. Like, I've seen some, like, this is an example of something that's extra. You don't really need it, but it can add decent, I guess, ability. Yeah, it's ability to your ship that could be the difference between winning or losing. I mean, it really can. If you have a working ship that, even when crit can, or like destroyed, it can kind of still function, you have a very good chance of, like, I don't know, dominating. Like, really, there's a big need for reliability. So reliability is my biggest goal for this ship. Even when it's in a mode where no one's healing, it's sad times. I'm not gonna let it. I'm not gonna let it go and take so much damage, because damage, sad. It's a sad thing. This is really coming together. I'm really impressed with how this ship has been built. It's also pretty quick. Like, a lot of more experienced players will understand that a ship of this complexity, I mean, it just looks complex. Like, I don't know. I find it complex, okay? Yeah, using both hands on my mouse just to really aim. Building it, though, in one episode, it's a big challenge for me. I mean, I didn't think I was going to be even close to being able to do it, to be completely honest. It was there. Also, another thing about this ship, if you're going to eject stuff, like, let's say you get a bunch of loot, eject over there. Like, just destroy those, like, these RCs, these loaders, and those walkways. It sounds very hard. It isn't. It takes seconds to do. Oh, I messed up on something. I need to, where's my, please don't collapse. Okay. Expando is very annoying to get back into place. So whenever you're flying out, if you have the choice to rotate so they're attacking like a certain side, the top part is not the side you want them to hit. Yeah. Wow, though, this ship is making a lot of progress. Like, my. I'm very impressed with this. I ask sometimes my clan members to build ships of this, like, I guess, size or magnitude, and it takes them. How did I do that? Oh, I just have a wasted block here. Yeah, I was wondering if I had a legit thing. Sometimes, though, when I ask my clan to make a ship, I don't know how, but it takes them like 3 or 4 hours. And this ship, we just made in like, I don't know, maybe like, was this like video at like 20 minutes? I don't know. You gotta check the timestamp. Unfortunately, I don't have the numbers. And this ship is now, wait, oopsies, I messed up. Also, there's supposed to be a door here. Oh. Yeah, that was a mess up. I can just squeeze it. Just barely. Squeeze it. Yeah, okay. But there's supposed to be a door here. I forgot a door, so on this ship. Yeah, it's not the end of the world. I can just send it later. And this will, I think, be done. Wait, I'm trying to think. How is this supposed to fit, though? It's like it's one of those ships where if you place the fabricators in the wrong way, it don't work. It just don't work. And you're really sad. And you're like, why doesn't it work? And you saw, like, I couldn't place it there. And I was really confused. Also, another thing about the ship, RCs go out really quick. Like, if you get crit for even, like, 2 seconds, because there's not a lot of shield health for small ships. So even if you have a lot of healers to try and protect it, it could go out very quickly. Oh, yes. Yeah, I'm trying to switch this so I can stack them in the same expando. So I would keep a couple RCs. I chose 2 to keep in this ship in case there's some damage. And then we have like a couple extra materials. I'm gonna put them over here, and then an extra loader. That's usually not a good sign. I mean, that is usually not a good sign. And I don't know, I'm gonna put this here. Now the ship is actually done. I also like to keep on the ship shredders and a wrench. The wrench especially is very useful because sometimes you get like really, let's say you get scatter ammo on the ship. It has no use. You can't recycle it because there's no recycler. It's too small of a ship to fit that. So what do? You have to shred it. And also it's very good. It adds score. Like this ship is already 100k just off what I sent, but like I've had a different automate just from used up ammo that has reached, I think it was 600,000 score. And now I think it was a good demonstration of me building. Leave comments on what you kind of want me to post, or if you want me to build a certain type of ship. I thought that this was very fun to do, and also kind of useful because I need to build a ship for USS. So now you see this. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you want. I know it's very cringy to say that, but if you watched this far in, then yeah. And please, again, the big one is comment, because honestly, I don't know what I'm doing. Help. Yeah. Thank you.